And the next one is called Cicada. For once, while we were driving in the car with her, of course, my father ended up taking her with us to Mexico. The woman, when we were driving in the desert at least, it was 6 a.m., said very little, as she seemed to be listening to the sound like a high-pitched whine. We must have been moving at 70 miles per hour, made by millions of cicadas in the bushes by the highway. Well, so, my father said that in the hotel, later, she woke up in bed. Obviously, she had been dreaming, and said that she had had one of them, a cicada, in her mouth, so that she was pressing it with her tongue and the roof of her mouth to make the sound come out, saying to him as she woke up, I was spitting its innards out. And the next two are commentary segments. The first one is called The Woman Who Could Read the Minds of Dogs. No, I was not thinking about the woman I had heard about once, who could read the minds of dogs. As I remember, she even diagnosed dogs' illnesses. Once when I passed a man on the sidewalk downtown, he was dancing, moving around and around in circles to the music that was piped out of a bullhorn in front of the door of a music store. But maybe because of the way he pulled his neck back, with his shoulders heaving in time to the music, which is the way a dog bites down on a stick when it's being yanked out of his mouth, I immediately had the idea that the man was hungry, undoubtedly feeling in me my own shrunken belly, since I had not eaten all day. The next one's called So That I Said to the Person I Was With that I was reminded of me. What the man whom we saw, he looked like a derelict, wanted. We didn't know him, of course, running like that alongside the car we were in. We were in downtown traffic. He seemed to want in with us, the way he was running beside us, without a word, so that I said to the person I was with that I was reminded of me, having refused to talk until I was 3. I don't know. However, I said he was like the woman who let her hair grow. I was thinking about it later, while she was living in a jungle backwater, and clawed and bit when they wanted to force her onto the airplane, so that they left her, just like we left him, standing worn out in the street, looking after us, with her hair standing up because of the wind. Okay, and then the next 3 deal with the second woman, who is the man's mother. The first one is called, By the Time He Reached Bombay, We Were to Have Intersected with Him. One of the memories that I have of my mother, the man said, I was young then, was that my father had asked her to come with my brothers and I by train from Calcutta, so that by the time he reached Bombay, we were to have intersected with him. Well, by the way, I don't remember that my mother ever said much to us. We were not with her often, on the way to the train station with her. Our car, because there were so many beggars in the streets in the way, was constantly slowed down. My mother, despite our driver's instructions not to, insisted on dropping a paper bag that had a sandwich in it out of the window of the car. Whereupon the man said, I saw one beggar tear open the bag, open the sandwich that was in it, and toss the bread away.